Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the RSL. We just had fantastic 3-1 victory of JonSnow over Believe. And next up, we've got a PVT with me. I'm JaKaTaK, by the way. With me is Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey man, how you doing? Did you have a good break?
I'm doing so good. My break was great. I had some hummus and tortilla and coffee, and I just feel great.
Man, you probably drink more nighttime coffee than anyone else I've ever met.
I just keep drinking it. The coffee isn't really like a time of day thing for me. It's like waffles, right? If there are waffles, I will eat them. It doesn't matter if it's breakfast time or lunchtime or dinner time. If there are waffles, I'm just gonna eat them. Coffee is the same thing. So I guess I like breakfast foods and drinks the
You ever have
best.
waffle strudel?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Okay,
What
so
is this?
it's a Belgian food, I want to say.
Okay.
And they're like these waffle cookies, right? They're like yay big, and there's two very thin ones. And between them is caramel. And you heat them up by putting them out over your coffee, and the coffee steam melts the caramel. And they're amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's neat. That sounds delicious and full of calories. Calories are my favorite thing. Love calories.
Yeah, I
So
mean
good to have
energy.
calories.
Impor-
Calories are energy. It's literally a measurement of energy.
All right, but our first map is going to be Coda LV. We are
It is.
getting right into it, and
We are.
let's see what these players have to offer, man.
Mhm. PVT. So, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of our screen, we have the Blue Terran Epic.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have our orange Protoss. It is Strange, who is a little strange to me because
It is strange. You're right that he would
yeah.
spawn here. It's messing with me quite often.
Protoss, orange is kind of the like campaign Protoss color, right? Like I know they use custom colors technically.
Oh, really? I did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
realize.
in the campaign, I don't think it's like exactly necessarily like one single palette. Like I think they might get they can play with the color scheme a little bit more than normal, you know. Um, but orange I would say is kind of the closest to campaign Protoss. Do you feel, or yellow maybe?
Yeah, it's I would say maybe in between, like you said, custom color kind of a thing. Does kind of blend in, right? You know, kind of blendy, you know, which is nice.
Yeah, but you know what doesn't blend in, Jack? Proxy 2 Rexes in TVP. This is a build that we don't see quite as much in TVP anymore, but oh man, is he gonna scout? This is gonna be so important what this probe sees. No, it looks like he is routed up this ramp. This is a really cute position from Epic.
Yep.
And this could be a strange and epic first map, Jack.
Oh my
Hashtag
God.
caster jokes. We got the production
Oh my
guy,
God.
Mr. Jake Hawkeye, to laugh on that one. That's how you know it's a good caster joke. If Jake laughs, it's good.
Yeah, he's a
One
man of
point
stone.
us. I know. Yep. He is. If he would be a rock type Pokemon if he were a Pokemon. He would
Okay,
be
so
like-
Strange's heart just sank into his stomach because he just came up, was like, "Oh man, there
there's
is
nothing in his base.
That means there's stuff in or around my base." And
Yep.
his response is just going to be to throw down that Cyber Core and
I mean, what else can you do?
yeah,
right,
Chrono
at
out the
this point in
Zealot.
time?
I guess you could take a second gate. It's such a rough spot.
Yep.
Like that minute of less information is brutal.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get as much units out as he can. This bunker is gonna be a really important part. The first bunker is very conservatively placed, pretty far away from the Nexus. Once it gets into that Nexus range, that's where it's super crazy. Oh, very unlucky with the RNG there. The SCV ending up on the enemy side of the bunker. Oh wow, that was interesting. Just attacking with the SCV there. It was a very bold SCV. It was like, I can do it. It's like, no, you're supposed to build the bunker. I will attack too. You know, it's like superhero shows where like, oh, you can't leave me behind, you know?
Jack, do you know what else Epic can't leave behind? All of his SCVs at home, because they are all on this side of the map. He went from all in to hyper all in, man. This is gonna be a very aggressive attack with these SCVs to buffer damage. He does not have enough minerals for. Oh yeah, it looks like he throws that first bunker down. These SCVs gonna be trying to block these probes, allow the Marines to DPS down anything that Strange has. But this first Stalker is out, and that gives him a lot more micro potential than the Zealots.
Yeah, he's got a lot of units here. Keeping the Stalker alive is absolutely huge. He's really close by. Oh my god, he's gonna lose his mothership core. This is really not the best situation, technically speaking. He can still pull this off, pulls every single probe. He's got to stop this bunker, though, and the bunker gets up. This is absolutely awful. This is just the worst kind of position that you can be in. Once that bunker gets up, and not only is it up, it's up in range of not only the Nexus, but the gateway as well. This is just a super rough spot. What do you even do from here?
You build more Stalkers and try to just kite the heck out of anything that Epic can throw at you. Obviously, the bunker eventually going to be able to kill everything in Strange's base, so he's going to have to make something happen before that. This Stalker could be the last Stalker that he gets out, but the Marines stepping out of the bunker. Risky move.
There. Yeah, I think he was actually counting the time that he thought the Stalker was going to pop out, and he almost nailed it. It was just a little bit too late. He's actually going to move in here, realizing that the target fire is on that gateway. He's run out of gateways now, so this is it. He's got these 3 Stalkers, and that is all really smart. Going to cut off the basically the reinforcements here from the Terran player. But the problem is, oh man, he's building another mothership core. Losing that mothership core, by the way, was huge. Absolutely gigantic. He just was not careful enough with his mothership core when that happened. Nice taking, picking apart the SCVs here. He
gonna have to kind of
is economically behind though, which is a bit of the problem, right? So he's running in. Oh, and that nice target fire there with the bunker. Not something you could do long ago, but is something you can do now that we get. Oh my God! He literally dodges the projectile by loading up at the right time.
James Bond duck under the Stalker.
Oh man, I love those. Yeah, that was like a
Neo bullet
style Neo bullet dodge. Yeah, that's what that was. And he's gonna take down this Nexus. It looks like. And that is such an amazing way to start off the match. Be like, yeah, I 2-raxed you, and you got killed. Again, you see Cheese come out on the first game of the best of 5. It's a really nice psychological play. And, we're going to just have to see.
Strange is making a Nexus in his natural, though, which is going to kind of, like, reset that bunker advantage. This is weird.
Yeah, again, we always gotta, applaud the tenacity and all of that. He is gonna move in here. He's gonna try to focus down this Stalker and not going to get it. Maybe staying in that bunker might have been the better choice long term here.
Yeah,
he does have a significantly better economy, but he does have 5 Marines over here. The problem is they're way out over here in the open, and the Stalker can literally kill infinity number of Marines with perfect micro, if given infinite number of space. So, hopefully, we'll have a little bit of a game on our hands here with perfect Stalker micro. We do have enough for Nexus. Like you said, the Nexus is going to be placed in the natural. And even this probe going in ahead of time, going to try and stop this bunker from getting complete. It's actually going to be really close here, and he just barely stops it. Another SCV coming right away. Backup bunker over by the main area. And he's going to come in here with the mothership core. Very dangerous. But moving in, preventing this bunker. It is his only in into this game. But keep in mind, he's got no production right now. Those 4 Marines are his, 5 Marines are his 5 Marines. And that is all there is. Stop this bunker again here. Very careful micro here.
Is this a thing?
Oh no, he's gonna repair. Oh, he didn't target down the SCV. He's gonna repair. He's gotta get out of there right away. And that is gonna secure at least these bottom mineral patches for the time being. He actually sends all the probes back home again. But mules are a thing.
Oh man, that was a very cute Stalker positioning, forcing those barracks to lift off. He could have cut off any Marines popping out of there. Now he's poking into this mineral line, killing some more SCVs, just trying to close the economic gap as much as possible. These Marines are going to pop.
Oh, he's staying just out of range.
Kiting back against him. No.
Oh, nice positioning. Unloading on the opposite side, pushing the Stalkers into the corner, and that's going to be it. GG, Epic takes game 1 with a game that was epic and also strange. As you predict, it was literally... It actually worked out.
Yeah, man. And I gotta give it to Strange for sticking in there.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that
yeah.
that was cool what he did. He walked across the map, denying that bunker, trying to make something happen, just like really microing his little Protoss heart out.
Mm.
And that was cool to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you make those kind of moves when you're in that position. It was interesting. He had a nexus behind all that. Sometimes it's just sort of like, oh wow, that's it, and I just take everything I have, send it all the way across the map, and try to kill him. In this case, it's not what he did right away. Tried to get a nexus as well, and almost did it. That one bunker getting up was just huge.
Yeah, and that mothership core not being able to start the photon over. Like imagine how differently everything would have gone if all of that fighting had taken place under the warm, embracing lasers of a photon overcharge.
Yes. Spoken like a true Protoss, the loving embrace of the photon overcharge.
Yeah. Or
Um,
a masochist Zerg, I guess would be the other way to say that.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And next game, Terraform, another two-player map. This is where you get into the there's no way he'll do it again.